Good morning. Paul Case on Case Ranch. I'm just out trying to get my morning chores done. 3 days a week we feed these stalker calves a little bit that I've got. Got 12 heifers over there. They are pigging out. They're really piggy. They put feed in the feeder and they just can't help it. They'll have their head in it. These are the ones that were too small to send last fall, and we've been trying to get them up to a weight we'd like to sell them at, somewhere around 600 or 700 pounds. Some of these are ones I've raised, some of them are ones we bought. We've actually got a dozen of them, and then we've got one more heifer than that, but we've got a dozen steer calves that are coming in. You can see them walking up on the other side, but they're in a different pen because my neighbors across the fence have a bull, and I didn't want to put a bunch of heifers in there right next to his bull. So let's see if we can get them come on over here where they belong. Sit. Some of them act like they don't know the way, but they've been coming in here for almost 2 months now. We're running them on the hayfield, trying to keep the Johnson grass heat down after we've cut the first cut in the hay off from it. I got a couple of heifers and maybe one steer. And the steer's not quite as noticeable as what he was, but there's one of them heifers that I can't get the long hair on her to clean up. We wormed them, and we fly spray them maybe every other week or something like that, trying to keep the flies from bugging them so bad, but can't get the long hair on them to clean up. I think maybe it could be because they're just the kind of calves that were born late. Didn't get as good a start on their mama as what they should have had, maybe. Here they come. They found the gate now. They'll get over here and all of them will come to the four-wheeler, even though the feed is already in the trough. And you know, in groups like this, you always have a favorite. They were weaned before the 1st of December 2018, and here it is August 2019. So I think they're doing real good. They're gaining good. They look good out there on the hayfield. We do a little something different. Or at least on mine, we've been double tagging the heifers and single tagging the steers. Heifers finally got their head out of the feeder. Let's go see what they're doing. I apologize for the shaky video. There's one of the ones I can't get to clean up, 194. We've wormed her and then wormed her again, or him again. He's on the wrong side of the fence. He ought to be over here with the boys. long hair on him won't clean up. I think it was just a bad start. We got another one in there, that 193. They probably got the same daddy since they're consecutive numbers. I'm pretty sure those two came from Scott's. And my oldest son raised them. I bought them from him. And the long hair on her, usually they'll clean up in the summertime and they'll lose that. She just looks rough. But she's doing well. She's gaining. They look about like half siblings, don't they? And that calf right there, the black one in the middle with the white and the blue tag, that one grew up not having a mama. Dakota, well, I had an accident up there where his cows are at, my youngest son, and we lost 3 of his cows due to a fertilizer spill. They ate some fertilizer and it poisoned them. I'd been up there spreading, and the spreader throwed the belt off from it and kind of made a little spot where there was some fertilizer that didn't get spread out. And a neighbor who hunts up there called me and said, "You got to get up here. Some cows are doing something weird." And it did poison and kill 3 of them, and all 3 of the ones that died had calves. And we thought, well, we better get those calves up and do something with them. And one of the other cows took to nursing all of those calves. And that's one of them right there. She has done real good since we got her weaned. She had a ripped out ear, and that one tag kind of gets caught up in her ear. And I know in that shot right there, it looks like she got pink eye, but she don't. Just the way the sun's hitting her eyeball. But they have an Angus daddy, so, and the rest of these are all limousine influence. Yeah, I think they're doing pretty good. A good chance that sometime maybe late in September, we need to get it fixed up to where whatever Scott's going to take, maybe I'll just sell mine the same week he does. Most of these go to town. I think Dakota's going to pick 4 or 5 heifers out of this group he'd like to keep. Pretty good looking heifers. Make some nice replacements and build up his herd a little bit. And then, but I don't have quite 2 loads of them to go, and we got 3 trailers. We wind up selling a lot of our stuff at South Coffeyville, Oklahoma, and you guessed it, it's right south of Coffeyville, Kansas. But it's 70 miles one way, or a little more than that over there. So we like to take a trailer load when we go, and I'll only have 1.5, and I think he may only have a trailer load and a half to sell when he weans his calves, so maybe we can make it work to where we get them all took out there the same day. Well, I'm getting kind of long here on my morning chores. This is just part of it. I'm going to do some logging today, and I'll try to get a little video of that, try to get these put up for you. There's my calves. Up here on the Buckner property, we have the tendency to name our property for the last owner of it. And so this is the Buckner place. There's 23. He's thinking, do you still got something in them buckets? No, brother, I already put it all out. Well, that'll be it for this one. We'll catch you in the next video.